Welcome back to the Soldotnalong tech support video series. In this video, we're going to talk about the cast on for the neckline. The cast on that I am going to show you is just the Longtail cast on. I know there's fancier things out there like a tubular cast on or a stretchy cast on, but I really find that when you really love a sweater and you wear it a lot, those cast ons just kind of stretch out. And there's so much good colorway work in the yoke of this sweater that we really want the neckline to hold in place and not get all stretched out. And so the Longtail cast on is pretty much perfect for this. So you can do just the regular Longtail cast on if you're familiar with it, but I'm going to demonstrate how to do the Longtail cast on in rib. First, I want to talk about the yarn I'm using for this project. This is the Soldotna crop kit from Colorful Eclectic, and she has a lot of colorways, but I chose Lo-Fi because I love this beautiful rose colorway, and it's a monochromatic set, which I absolutely love. This is out of her Pioneer yarn, and the best part about this kit, and of course all her Soldotna crop kits, is that she tells you what colors that you should use for each of the colorways in the pattern. So I don't even have to think about it. It's really great. All right, so it looks like I need to use color 1, which is blushed. That's this one. So I'm going to push these out of the way. And the first thing I need to do when doing a longtail cast on is estimate my tail. So let me just get a whole big bunch of yarn unwound here. I'm going to grab my needles and I'm just going to kind of hold a little bit of a tail just kind of left over right here. So I'm just going to hold the end of the yarn against my needle just like this, and then I'm going to wrap 20 times around the needle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Ugh. Okay, so now that I have 20 stitches, I'm going to slide them off just like this, and I'm going to set my needles down. All right, so now this is about 20 stitches worth, and I have to cast on 90 something. So I'm just going to estimate 100. So this is 20. So if I double it up, that's 40. And then this is 60. And then this is 80. And then this is 100. So 100 stitches is right there. So I'm going to drop the rest of this and I'm going to hold that pinched spot, and then I'm going to take my needles, and I'm right-handed, so I'm holding this in my right hand, and I kind of have my finger on the edge, and I'm just going to slip that loop under my finger, and this is actually going to end up being my very, very first stitch. So let's get some more stitches on here. So if this is the first time you've ever done the longtail cast on, I'm going to walk you through this. So with either your left hand or the hand you're currently not using, you'll just be doing this in mirror image, you're going to just make a fist around the yarn. Then you're going to get your pincher fingers out. Burp, burp, burp. Then you're going to open your pincher fingers, move them to this side of the yarn and close them again. Now you're going to gently put them through the yarn, just like this. Then you're going to open up into what I like to call squirt gun formation. Okay. Now you're going to turn your palm up so your palm is facing your needle, which is hovering above your palm. So what we're doing with the traditional longtail cast on, which I'll demonstrate really quickly, is you're going to draw up your thumb, down your finger, down your thumb, and pull. So the little mantra that you say is up, down, down, pull, just like that, okay? So we're going to start below the yarn. Obviously, we want to go underneath it. So we're going to go up the thumb, swivel over, go down the finger, and you're going to scoop out in between your two fingers like that. Touch the thumb again, go down the thumb, let this loop off your thumb, and then you're going to use that thumb to grab the front part of the yarn and pull, and see how it forms that loop just like that. I like to do a little wiggly wiggly just to get these two stitches nice and firm on the needle, although if you see they move really easily. They're not tight at all. They're just the size of the needle, which is what we want. And now of course we're back in squirt gun formation. We can turn our palm up and we can do the next stitch. Up, down, down, let that loop fly, and pull. And wiggle, 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 just like that. Now, I'm going to show you the purl version of this. It's still up, down, down, and pull, except for this time you're going to go up, you're going to do it in mirror image. So you're going to go up the finger, down the thumb, down the finger, okay? So this means that when we go up the finger, we have to get this piece of yarn. So really you're kind of starting in between your two fingers on the base of your finger, and you're going to go up like this. Okay, then you're going to go down the thumb and scoop out toward the middle, and then you're going to go down the finger and scoop out back the way you came in. So you don't want to scoop this way, you want to scoop back over here. Okay, and then we're going to let that fly, and then we're going to do a little shaky shaky. Let's do another one. So we're going to go up the finger, down the thumb, down the finger, just like that, and that gives you a purl. So if you look very closely, you'll notice these first three, well, this does count as your first stitch. This would be a knit, even though we just draped it over. This one's a knit, this one's a knit. These two are purls. You can definitely see that at the base of them, they're quite a bit different than the other two because they have that little purl mess there. All right, so now we're going to pull this off, and we're actually going to do the 1x1 rib. So we're going to pull this out. This first stitch on here is a knit, so we're going to bust right into a purl. So I'm going to go up, down, down, pull, and then we're going to go start with the thumb. Up the thumb, down the finger, down the thumb, pull. Back to the finger, up the finger, down the thumb, down the finger, pull. Thumb, up the thumb, down the finger, down the thumb, pull. You're going to continue in this manner until you have all the stitches you need to cast on. Then after that, you're going to join in the round, being very careful not to twist. It's a lot of stitches, so take your time and pay attention. Then you're going to do some ribbing. Then you're going to have one round of increases. Then we bust into the short rows, and we will address short rows in the next video. So I will see you there.